my dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. I am teaching you subject maths in standard 8. Today we are going to start chapter number 14, compound interest. We will solve the questions from practice set 14.1. We will see the meaning of compound interest. But before that, subscribe my channel by pressing subscribe at right side. Press the bell icon also to get my recent videos. Chapter number 14 is compound interest. Children, we all have studied how to calculate simple interest in our previous standard, in 7th standard. So let us recall that a person takes a loan from institute like bank or Patapedi with fixed rate of interest. So when anybody requires some amount for his business or for anything else, for any other else, for education, so bank will give the money. That money is known as loan. So a person can borrow money from the bank and that money is known as loan, but after stipulated time he has to repay the loan with some more money. The money which he has borrowed should be repaid to the bank with some additional money. So that additional money paid is called interest. We have learned the formula for finding the interest last year, and that formula is I is equal to P into N into R upon 100, whereas I is the interest, P is the principal, N is the number of years, and R is the rate of interest at PCPA. PCPA means per capita per annum, and this is how the simple interest is calculated. So a person takes the loan for that stipulated time period, for example for 1 year, for 2 years, but after the stipulated time period gets over and he may not be able to pay the loan to the bank, repay the loan to the bank, then bank will calculate the loan in different way. It will not be calculated by the method of simple interest. The interest will be calculated by the different way, that is the interest will be compounded, and that compound interest we are going to learn in this lesson. So we will learn how bank charges compound interest for fixed deposit or loan. So for calculation of compound interest there is a different formula. We will see that formula first. So these are the formulas which we will be using to calculate compound interest. First formula is formula for amount. First we have to calculate amount from principal, rate of interest and number of years. So amount formula is A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N, where A is the amount, P is principal, R is rate of interest and N is number of years. So in this way first we have to calculate amount on principal, rate of interest and number of years, and after calculation of amount we have to calculate compound interest. I is equal to amount minus principal. So in this way this compound interest will be calculated and then it is added in the principal to repay the loan that person has borrowed from bank or Patapedi or any other financial institute. So in this way we have to calculate our compound interest. Let us solve the sums, we will get full idea. So now let's start practice set 14.1. Question number 1 is find amount and compound interest. We have given the values of principal, rate in PCPA, per capita per annum, and duration is in years. So from these values we will first find out the amount and afterwards we will get the value for compound interest. So let us solve the sum. So I have written principal P is equal to 2000 rupees. Here it is given to us. Principal P is equal to 2000. Here I have written. Then our rate is equal to 5 PCPA. Rate is equal to 5 PCPA and duration is 2 years. Number of years are 2. So in this way first write down the values, whichever values are given to us, and then we will write the formula for finding the amount. So write formula. This is directly we are starting the solution of our first sum. So I can write solution here. Okay. So now we will be applying the formula. let us write the formula. A is equal to P1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. This is the formula of amount. A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Now we will be substituting the values. A value we have to find out, so we cannot write anything on the left hand side. Below equal to sign we will put equal to sign. P value is 2000, so write 2000. 1 as it is from formula. R value is 5 upon 100 as it is, and n value is 2 years, that means 2. So now what we have to do, first always solve the bracket. We all know we have to first always solve the bracket. So let us see that whether these two numbers can be cancelled or not. As we can see, 5 and 100 is there, so 100 can be cancelled by 5. So we write 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, and 5 zeros are 0. So once again we are getting 1 upon 20 here, 1 upon 20. So again we write this 2000 as it is. 1 plus 1 upon 20 square. Now what is 1 plus 1 upon 20? We can solve it by cross multiplication. This 2000 as it is, I am writing 1 plus 1 upon 20 can be solved by cross multiplication. So let us see. It is 1 plus 1 upon 20. Only 1 means it is always 1 upon 1. Always keep this in mind. Only number is there means what? Always 1 is in the denominator. So when we solve it by cross multiplication, we multiply 1 into 20. 120 is a 20 plus 1 ones are 1 upon, again the denominator multiplied by denominator, 20 ones are 20. So we get 20 plus 1 is 21 upon 20. So in this way we get the answer for this bracket. 1 plus 1 upon 20 means 21 upon 20. So we write here 21 upon 20 square. Now see children, as it is square, the 21 upon 20 is inside the square. So square is there means what? The number can be written in the product form, multiply by itself 2 times. Square is there means we have to write the number multiply by itself 2 times. So 21 upon 20, 21 upon 20. Instead of writing the square of these numbers, we will write this number in product form, multiply by itself 2 times. Now let us first cancel these zeros. First 0 with first 0, second 0 with this second 0. Now what we are getting? 20 into 21 upon 2 into 21 upon 2. Now this 20 can be cancelled by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 tens are 20. Again this 10 can be cancelled by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. Okay, now let us see what is remaining. We will multiply that. So it is 5 multiplied by 21 multiplied by 21. Now 5 as it is, first we write 21 into 21. We all know the square of 21, which is 441. Now this multiplication we can do orally. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, 0 written 2 carrying, 5 fours are 20, 20 plus 2, 22. So in this way we have got the value for amount. Amount we have got 2205 rupees. Amount is equal to rupees 2205. After getting the value of amount, we can find out value of compound interest. So for compound interest, formula is I is equal to A minus P, that means amount minus principal. This is the formula for interest, compound interest. First we have to apply formula for amount, then we can apply the formula for compound interest. So after writing the formula, we will put the values. Amount just now we have got 2205 minus principal value is 2000, which is given to us 2000. So 2205 minus 2000, we will get 205, and therefore compound interest we are getting. Therefore compound interest, I write C dot I, compound interest is rupees 205. In this way we can calculate amount as well as compound interest. Now let us see what are the second values. Now let us see this second sum. I have written the values. Principal is 5,000 rupees. Rate is 8 PCPA and number of years are 3 years. Duration is 3 years. So let us once again start our solution with writing the values, and then we will write the formula. A is equal to P into bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Now we will put the values. A value we don't have, so is equal to sign, below is equal to sign. P is 5,000, 1 as it is. R is 8 upon 100 raised to N means 3 years. Now see children, here we can cancel 8 and 100 by 4, or yes, by 4 we can cancel it. So 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8 and 4 5s are 20. So in this way cancel both the numbers by 4. So 4 2s are 8 and 4 25s are 100. We all know 25 4s are 100. So in this way we can cancel it first, and then we write the numbers. 5,000 as it is again, 1 as it is, 2 upon 25 raised to 3. Now we have to cross multiply. Here I have shown you the cross multiplication. So here I will be doing orally. 25 ones are 25 into 2 ones are 2. So 25 plus 2 will be 27 upon 25 ones are 25 raised to 3. So cross multiplication same way as I have shown you for this 20 upon 21. I will be showing you again. 1 plus 20, 1 plus 2 upon 25. We have to cross multiply. This 1 means 1 upon 1. So 1 into 25 is 25. Plus 2 into 1 is 2. Upon 25 ones are 25. So 25 plus 2 is 27 upon 25. In this way we have to do this cross multiplication. Now as raised to 3 is there, cube is there, that means what? We have to write this number in multiplication form. The number multiply by itself 3 times. So 5,000 as it is I am writing, and then this number multiply by itself 3 times. Okay, now we will do the cancellation. 25 ones are 25, 25 2s are 50, zeros are 0, zeros are 0. Again 25 ones are 25 and 25 8s are 200. So we are getting 8 here. 8 multiply by 27 multiply by 27 multiply by 27 upon 25. This 25 is remaining. Now what we will do? We will multiply all these numbers first, and then we will divide it by 25. So 8 into 7, 8 sevens are 56, 6 written, 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 5 is 216, multiply by 27 into 27, that means we have to write the square of 27. So we all know it is 729. Upon this 25 as it is I am writing here below. Okay, now we have to multiply 216 multiply by 729. Let us do it in rough. 729 multiply by 216 6 9s are 54, 5 carrying, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 5 17, 1 carrying, 6 7s are 42, 42 plus 1 43. Then we put a cross mark. Then multiply by 1 means same numbers we will be getting, 9 2 7. Then we have to put 2 cross marks. 2 multiply by 9, 2 9s are 18, 8 written, 1 carrying, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5, 2 7s are 14, 14 plus 1, sorry not 1, plus 1 was not there, 2 7s are 14. Add 4 as it is, 7 plus 9 is 6, correct, 16, 1 carrying, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 8 14, 1 carrying, 7 plus 5 12, 12 plus 4 16 plus 1 17, again 1 carrying, 4 plus 1 5 and 1 15764. So we are getting 157,464 divide by 25. Now here we have to do division. So 157,464 divide by 25. Now we have to divide. 25 6 are 150, correct? Now subtract, write 7, then below this 4 we will be writing. 25 2s are 50, correct? Now when subtract this, we will be getting 24, and then we write below this 6. Okay, now 25 9s are 225, 9s are we will be writing here 225. Now subtract this. 6 minus 5 4, 4 minus 6 minus 5 1, 4 minus 2 2. Then we write this 4 below. 45 25 8s are 200, 14 remaining. Now this 14 is smaller than 25, so we have to put a point here and we write the 0 here. Now 25 5s are 125, 5 1 carrying, and then we get 0 here. So 25 6 are 150. So in this way, after doing all this division, we are getting 6298.56. 6298.56 rupees. So in this way we have got the value for amount value we have got here. Amount is equal to 6298.56. okay, rupees we should write here. Okay, rupees amount equal to. Now I will put a box to the amount and then I will apply the formula for finding out compound interest. A is equal to, compound interest means I, it is not A, it should be I is equal to A minus P. So we will put the values of A and P. Just now we have got the value of A, which is 6298.56, minus P value we have written in the beginning. P is 5000. So we write here 5000. So 0.56 will be as it is, we have to write. Then 8 minus 0 is 0, 8 minus 0 is 8, 9 minus 0 is 9, 2 minus 0 is 2, and 6 minus 5 is 1. So amount value, interest value, not amount, interest we have got rupees 1298.56. So in this way, first we have to calculate amount and then we can find out the interest. Now let us see this third sum from first question. Principal value is 4000, rate is 7.5 PCPA, and duration is 2 years. Now again we will start the solution we have started. We will write the formula for finding out the amount. A is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Now we will put the values of 1 plus R value is 7.5 upon 100 raised to N is 2 years. We have forgot to write P here. So P into 1 plus R upon 100. So P value is 4000. 4000. Okay. So don't forget anything to write. Now see children, 7.5 upon 100 is there. This 7.5, this number is having decimal point, and after decimal point 1 digit is there. So what we will do, we will equalize the digits after decimal point. So for that, 4001 plus, I am going to remove this decimal point. I will write 75 as it is, and in place of that, in denominator I will increase 10 because I have to remove this decimal point from the numerator. After decimal point 1 digit is there. So after removing the decimal point from the numerator, we will add 10 in the denominator and raised to 2. So in this way, remove the decimal point if decimal point is there, because it will be easy for calculation. Now let us cancel this 75 and 1000 by 25. 25 3s are 75, 25 4s are 100 and 25 zeros are 0. So in this way we get 4001 plus 3 upon 40 square. Okay. Now 1 plus 3 upon 40, cross multiply. 40 ones are 40, 3 ones are 3. 40 plus 3 will be 43 and upon 40 as it is. So 4043 upon 40 square. Now 43 upon 40 square is there. That means what? We have to write this 43 upon 42 times 4000 multiply by 43 upon 40 multiply by 43 upon 40. Now 0 cancel with 1 0, second 0 cancel with second 0. Now 4 ones are 4, 4 tens are 40. Now let us write whatever is remaining. 10 as it is, 10 from this number 4000, 10 is remaining. 43 into 43 divide by 4. Now see children, if you want you can cancel this 10 by 4 first and then we will multiply. So it will be easy to cancel this 10 by 4 and then we will multiply. When we cancel 10 by 4, what we will be getting? Cancelling means what? We always do the division. So 10 divided by 4. 4 2s are 8. 2 remaining. For this 2 is smaller than 4. We will put a 0 and for this 0 we will put point here. 4 5s are 20. So in this way we are getting the answer 2.5. So when we cancel this 10 by 4 we get 2.5 here. So right now 2.5 multiply by 43 multiply by 43. Now it is easy to calculate. There is nothing in the denominator now. So we will first multiply 43 into 43. Rough work I am going to do on the same page now because I am having the space over here. So 43 into 43 multiply. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Then cross I will put here. 4 3s are 12, 1 carrying, 4 4s are 16, 16 plus 1 17, 9, 2 plus 2 4, 7 plus 1 8 and this 1. So 1849 into 2.5. 2.5 we have to multiply by. 2.5 means 25 we will multiply by and afterwards we will put the point, decimal point. Now see 25 9s is 225. So 5 I have written 2 is carrying. 25 4s are 100. 100 plus 22. So we get 1 2 2. So 2 written and 12 carrying. Okay. Then 25 8s are 200. 200 plus 12 will be 212. Again 2 written, 21 carrying. 25 ones are 25. 25 plus 21. What we will get? 1 plus 5 plus 1 6 and 2 plus 2 4. So we are getting 4622.5 because here we have multiplied by 2.5. So we are getting the answer 4622.5 here. This is the answer of amount. This is the value of amount. Amount we are getting rupees 4622.5. Now as we have got the amount, we should find out interest. For finding out interest, we will apply the formula I is equal to amount minus principal. So amount value just now we have got, it is 4622.5 minus principal is 4000. Okay, this principal is written here in the beginning only. So here we will subtract that principal from amount. So this 0.5 as it is I am going to write 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 minus 0 is 2, 6 minus 0 is 6 and 4 minus 4 is 0. So we get value of interest as 622.5. Interest will be equal to 622.5. So in this way 3 sums from first question are over. Now let us go on the second question. Now let us read this second question. Samir Rao has taken loan of rupees 12,500. So rupees 12,500 is the value of principal P. rate R is 12 PCPA for 3 years, number of years are 3. If the interest is compounded annually, then how many rupees should he pay to clear his loan? How many rupees? That means we have to find amount. We don't require to find the compound interest. How many rupees should he pay to clear his loan? So let us write all the values first. I have written the question here. We will be writing all the values in the beginning of the solution. So from solution, we start with Samir Rao has taken loan of rupees 12,500. That means this is the value of principal. P is equal to rupees 12,500. Okay. Now at a rate of 12 PCPA, that means rate R is equal to given 12 PCPA, and then number of years, that means duration is given, number of years 3 years. So in this way, after writing all the values, we can apply the formula of amount. How many rupees we have to find out? That means we have to find the amount. Amount is equal to P 1 plus R upon 100 in bracket raised to N. Now we will substitute the values. P is 12,500. 1 plus R is 12 upon 100 raised to N is 3. Now we can cancel this 12 and 100 by, yes, we will cancel it by 4. 4 3s are 12, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. So 3 upon 25 we are getting 12,500. 1 plus 3 upon 25 raised to 3. Now we have to cross multiply in the bracket. 12,500 as it is, I am going to write 25 ones are 25, 3 ones are 3. So 25 plus 3 will be 28 upon 25 as it is raised to 3. Now raised to 3 is there, means 28 upon 25 we have to write 3 times. 28 upon 25 multiply by 28 upon 25 multiply by 28 upon 25. Now let us first cancel this 12500 by 25. So 25 ones are 25, 25 fives are 125, we all know that, and then these 2 zeros are there, we will put these 2 zeros. Now again 500 is there, so we can cancel this 500 by this second 25, 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50, and 25 zeros are 0. So in this way we are getting 20 into 28 into 28 into 28 upon this 125 is remaining, so that I am going to write here. Now see children, don't make so many cancellation in one step only. Remaining cancellations we can do in the next steps also. So here I can do one more cancellation. 5 4s are 20 and 5 5s are 25. So now I am getting 4 into 28 multiply by 28 into 28 upon 5. So 4 into 28, this multiplication I will do, and 28 into 28, 28 square we all know. So 4 8s are 32, 2 written, 3 carrying, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. So 4 into 28 is 112, multiply by 28 into 28, that is 28 square. What is 28 square? 7 8 4, correct, upon 5. Now first we will multiply this 112 into 784. So 784, I will do rough work here. 784 multiply by 112 here. So multiply. 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 1 carrying, 2 7s are 14, 14 plus 1 15. Then we have to multiply by 1, that means we are getting the same numbers, 4 8 7. Again we have to multiply by 1, so we will be getting the same numbers. Now we will add 8 as it is, 6 plus 4 10, 1 carrying, 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 8 14, 14 plus 4 18, 1 carrying, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 8 16 plus 1 19, 1 carrying 99808. Let us check our calculation once again. 8, 6 plus 4 10, 1 carrying 6, 1 carrying this 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 8 14, 14 plus 4 is 18, correct, 1 carrying. Now 2 plus 7 9, 9 plus 8 17, and this 7 plus 1 is 8. So 87808, we are getting answer of this multiplication. So we write here 87808 divide by 5. Now divide by 5. 87808 divide by 5, or we can do division like this: 87808 divide by 5. 5 ones are 5, 3, 7 we write here, 5 sevens are 35, 2 remaining, 8 we have to write here, 5 5s are 25, 3 remaining 0, 5 6 are 30, then 8 we have to put down, 5 ones are 5, then 3 remaining, 5 6 are 30.6. okay, because 3 remaining we have to put 0 here, and for this 0 we have to put the point. So we are getting 17561, 17561.60. So this is the amount which Samir Rao has to pay. As this is word problem, we have to write the answer statement also. So we will be writing the answer statement here. This side we have kept for rough work. So we will be writing answer statement. What we have to write in the answer statement? Let us read the question. How many rupees should he pay to clear his loan? So Samir Rao has to pay. Therefore, Samir Rao has to pay rupees 17,561.60 to clear his loan. So in this way, this full question can be solved like this. Now let us see this last question. To start a business, Shalaka has taken a loan of rupees 8,000. So this loan of rupees 8,000 means this is the value of principal at the rate of 10.5 PCPA, that is rate R value. After 2 years, that means number of years are 2. How much compound interest will she have to pay? We have to find out the compound interest. So let us start our solution while writing the values. Solution. We will start writing by the values. Principal is rupees 8,000. So we write here principal P is equal to rupees 8,000. Then rate of interest, rate is equal to R, which is equal to 10.5 PCPA. See children, this 10.5 can be written as 10.5 also. 10.5 means 10.5, we all know 10.5 PCPA. And then after 2 years means the duration is 2 years. So in this way, first we should write the values of P, R and N. Now we can apply the formula of amount first, as it is. As usual, we have to apply amount formula. A is equal to P, 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. So we apply formula. Now we will write the values. P value is 8,000. 1. R is 10.5 upon 100 raised to N means 2. Now 0.5 is there in the numerator. There is a number which is having a decimal point. So we will remove this point from numerator and we will add 10 in the denominator. So when we remove the point from numerator, we have to add 10 in the denominator. As in numerator, after decimal point only one digit is there. If there was 2 digits, we would have written 2 zeros in the denominator. So depending upon the number of digits, we have to increase the number of zeros in the denominator. Always keep this in mind. Upon 2. Now we can cancel this by 5 or 15 also we can cancel it. Let us cancel it by 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5. 21 we will get in the numerator. Now let us see what we will get in the denominator. 5 2s are 10, 5 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0. 200 we are getting in the denominator. So we write here 8001 plus 21 upon 200 raised to 2. Now we have to do cross multiplication here. So 21 into 1 is 21 and 200 into 1 is 200. That means 200 plus 21. It will be 221. So I write here. Therefore A is equal to 8000. So 1 plus 1 into 200 is 200. 21 into 21 is 21. So we will be getting 221 upon 200 raised to 2 square. Okay. Now we will calculate next step. 221 upon 200 square means we will be writing the same number 2 times. Multiply by itself. 221 upon 200 into 221 upon 200. Now we will cancel the zeros. Only 1 0 can be cancelled here. So we will be getting 8 multiply by 221 multiply by 221 upon 20 here and 2 from the second denominator. So we cancel this. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Okay. And then 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20 like this. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8 and 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20. So we will be getting 221 multiply by 221 upon 5. Now let us multiply this 221 into 221 and then we will divide it by 5. So 221 multiply by 221 here. 1 when we multiply by 1 we will be getting the same numbers. Now we have to multiply by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. We will be getting the same number. Now add 1, 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 4 8, 4 plus 4 8, 4. So we are getting 48841. 48841 divide by 5. Now divide it by 5. 48841 divide by 5. So 5 9s are. Then this 3 remaining 38. 5 7s are 35. 3 remaining 34. 5 6 are 4 remaining. Then 5 8s are 1 remaining. 1 is smaller than this. So we will put a point. For this point we write point. For this 0 we write point. 5 2s are 10. So we get 9768.20. Okay. 5 9s are 45. 3 remaining. 5 7s are 35. 3 remaining. 5 6 are 30, 4 remaining, 5 8s are 41 remaining, 0.2. So in this way amount we have got 9768.2 rupees. Okay. Now we have to find out the compound interest. We all know the formula for compound interest. So write compound interest or only interest we can write is equal to amount minus principal. So amount just now we have got 9768.2 minus principal is 8000. 8000 we all know here it is. So now 0.2 as it is I am going to write, and then 8 6 7 9 minus 8 is 1. So 1768 rupees is the compound interest she has to pay. So as it is a word problem we have to write the answer in statement form. So Shalaka has to pay. We will be writing here answer statement. Therefore, Shalaka has to pay compound interest of rupees 1768.20. So in this way we can write the answer statement also. We have to write it properly. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.